Chris from Power Company Climbing. I'm here today to talk a little bit about some of the do's and don'ts of campusing. One thing in particular, I see a lot of your Instagram videos where you're making a big ladder, you go to match the high rung, and everything disengages, falling onto a straight arm with your shoulder up by your ears. No good. You're gonna end up hurt. What we would rather see is hitting that high rung and going to match, keeping some engagement through the shoulder and through the elbow. Oftentimes that's going to look like engaging the scapula, maybe pulling your chest up a little bit as you go to match that rung. You're going to keep your elbow bent just slightly. We don't want to see it fall onto a straight arm. That's where you're going to put unnecessary stress on the tendons, on the ligaments, on the elbow and shoulder, which are already stressed quite a bit through climbing. And if you're able to keep that arm slightly engaged through the elbow, through the shoulder, then you're just building an entire stronger system when you're doing big moves and big pull-throughs on the rock. Now, if you do find yourself falling onto that straight arm, crashing into your shoulder and your shoulder coming up by your ear, there are a couple of things that we can do. Number one, you can start on bigger holds and practice pausing before you latch or before you match that high rung. You can also start with bumping your hand up on the target rungs that you're using. So 1 to 4, and then you bump your low hand up to 2, then up to 3, then up to 4. Eventually you can skip 2, go all the way to 3, and eventually you'll be able to make it all the way to 4 while keeping engaged. These same rules hold true whether you're just trying to match a rung or whether you're trying to do a big pull through. You can always stop, bump to the next rung to try and keep that shoulder and that elbow engaged. Practice that until you're able to pull all the way through and remain engaged. That's going to keep you safer, and it's going to make you stronger in the long run and set you up for better success. Check us out at powercompanyclimbing.com and subscribe on YouTube.